All right, ladies and gentlemen, am I back? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? Oh, hell, hold on. Let me change this back. Okay, if anybody's still hanging out there, I apologize for the delay. Let me see if... All right, there's no music going on. Okay. Here's what happened. My house, wiring-wise, is trash. Okay? It is absolute trash. If we try and run too many things, the circuit breaker pops. And the circuit breaker for my kitchen is tied into the internet control box from Verizon. So if I blow a fuse on, or if I pop a circuit on any outlet in the kitchen, I lose internet access. Okay? The wiring in my house is so bad that I bought a UPS, uninterrupted power supply. It won't even work. I plug it in and it gives me a wiring fault. I can't use a UPS battery backup for my computer system in my house. That's how bad the wiring is here. So what happened was, a circuit breaker popped, which again was the kitchen one, killed my internet. I saw we were dropping frames like a son of a gun. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And then everything just went dark. The stream went dark. So I'm like, what the hell happened? Circuit breaker popped, and of course the internet died. So for those of you that are still hanging out and are still hanging around, thank you very much for sticking around and sticking by with my technical issues. I'd like to do a little... I don't want to end the stream right now. Again, unfortunately, now this stream is going to be into 2 parts now. But, yeah. Anyway. Alright, let's see who's screaming. Oh. There we go. Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Uh-oh. Is someone dead in the dining hall? Hello. Ow. Cat. Ow. Hello. Oh, Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look. Hiro's finger shook as he pointed. Yep, that's my cat.
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
Hiro.
You gotta be kidding!
Shut up. No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze.
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. Here again. Genocide Jill and Toko both have a fascination with Hina's chest. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? She's getting creepy again.
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else.
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Yeah, her horny jailness is really getting out of hand. Okay, then. Let's go, Hina. Let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hero. Help me. Sure thing. Oh, Jesus. So creepy. So creepy. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. Hopefully the stream is alright for everybody now. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. I'm going to talk to Hina last. But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again, which would suck. I love sleep. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? How you doing, Hina? Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? No, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura?
But...
At first, I tried to just ignore it. You feel like jerk buttholes get to you all the time. You'll never have the time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I feel like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. Yeah, that's Sakura. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Sakura! You hurt? What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hero, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Chill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. Oh, yeah. Sakura's getting heated.
Damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you!
What is this? Oh, she's getting mad. I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this!
There's a lot of yelling going on now. Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me.
What?
I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Why? Somebody save me! And he books it. Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later... What's going on? Kyoko?
Hey.
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hero's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. You don't look okay. I'm not going to do anything. No, you're going to murder. You're probably going to murder Genocide Jill. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
That didn't sound too good. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. So it's just me and my girl Kyoko. Yep. Hi. How you doing? Hi. How you doing again? Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
That's fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. No, I wanted to tell you. The game made me be a douche to you. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah, Mono, I do, Miss Mono, I do feel bad for Sakura as well. Again, once you're tired with that brush, it is very difficult to overcome it. You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Oh, Kyoko doing a little blush there. Huh?
anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. You want to chat anymore? That issue that we just... Oh, she wants to talk about something else. What was it you wanted to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Are we... Are we going to that boys' room again?
So,
Where? Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko! Oh! I hurried to catch up to her. Where'd we go? She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her. And eventually we arrived. Oh! We're going to have a little chat with Alter Ego? The dressing room. So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with Alter Ego. But you said we didn't need Alter Ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs Alter Ego. He has business with us. Oh, really? Huh?
Right.
Alter Ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter Ego wants to ask us something?
Correct.
Okay, yep. Okay. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Let's chat with Alter Ego. What's up, Chihiro? Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wanted to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh, yeah, so why is a computer program sweating? I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. What did I say? That we gotta hook up Alter Ego to the data center.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work. I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network. See, the problem is if we take Alter Ego out of here, how are we going to, again, we're going to have to put it in like a bag or something. Oh my goodness. We'd have to like put Alter Ego in a bag, but how are we going to connect it to the data center? But if we did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? Yes, the bear is always watching. Always watching.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but When I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You may think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. Oh, I'm worried about Alter Ego as well, Miss Mono. Again, Chihiro is my favorite character, and to see him carried over into Alter Ego. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore, because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? No, I'm not doing nothing. I'm the one that's running the goddamn class trials. If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? That reminds me of Nanako from Persona 4. Are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this. How did Alter Ego know we were fighting, by the way? Or disagreeing? Nothing was typed.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. Yeah, the place that I got whacked! A room without a surveillance camera. The secret room. That's it, the secret room he told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. But I got whacked! I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. Did you? I don't remember seeing it.
However,
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. Yes, I know you set me to get whacked. There's no way to be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over.
that's
You're right.
what we have to do.
You're right. You're right. But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. I agree. Okay. No problems with the network right now. Good, good. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you can hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay, then I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then let's get started. It's going to be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Alter Ego is precious. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the Mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Can we fast travel? La da 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 da. Just gotta go potty. Hey, Makoto.
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. To make sure you don't run off, I'm going to wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. We're going potty, la-di-da-di-da. We're just going potty. Nothing to see here. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. I wonder if this is the Ethernet port there. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Hey, found it. This is a network cable, right? Yeah, it looks like one to me. Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. I hope you... And that should do it. I was going to say, I hope it's long enough and nobody's going to trip over the cable.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer. Yeah, we've been waiting.
I'm gonna do my best.
Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're going to get out of here, you and all the rest of us, as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Oh, look! Alter Ego's blushing. Thank you, Makoto. Precious.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just going to split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. I've never been called high maintenance before. It's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we do?
so
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego,
correct.
all we can do is wait and believe in our friends. Yeah, we're not going to get anything from Alter Ego until after the next class trial, I'm sure. You're right. It's our only option. Parted ways, and I headed back to my room. It's probably going to be nighttime. Oh, no. Kind of tired, so I laid down to bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long, he's out cold. Completely dozed off. You no more bing bong. Huh? Somebody's at my door. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Hey, who's there?
Makoto.
Oh, fuck. Someone's dead. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. Sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Suddenly I found myself wide awake. Yep, someone dead. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. The rec room is right across... That's the third floor. Yeah, no, I'm not going to talk to you yet. I'm going to talk to you.
Anyway,
I'd better hear what Hina has to say. Yeah, so I want to talk to you first. What's up, Hina?
Huh?
Makoto, Kyoko. Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. Oh, shit, who's dead? And when I did... Sakura. Did Sakura get into the booze? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. And we can't break down the door because that's against the school rules.
Huh?
So what should we do? What are we going to do?
anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations. Yep.
listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
It would seem.
Feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? No.
In
Chair.
other words,
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rules don't apply. It's pushing against a dead body. Then there's no problem if we break in.
indeed.
Smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Okay. If Hina, Kyoko, and Makoto walk in and there's a dead body. That's my thought, Jago. But again, if Kyoko, Hina, and I find a dead body, it's going to trigger because there's 3 people. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. I'm scared. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please.
Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two, stand back. Took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. Crash. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I'm scared. Yes, Yoshi, I'm scared. Stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. Chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... all I felt was cold death. Fuck. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. I think Sakura actually killed herself. She poisoned herself. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then, on cue,
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
again, that looks like Hina and Chihiro.
Huh? Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I Why? Why did this have to happen? Because she was the traitor, the spy, and somebody had to offer. But again, did she off herself? Or was this actually murder? This is going to be an interesting one. That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Holger?
Yes, yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It's one of you. Hiro, Kuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura.
What?
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Monokuma.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
If it's not obvious, I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. Also known as...
It's the Monokuma File!
And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're going to ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her?
Hmm?
Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
Phew!
We thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? He gets so much joy out of this.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina's guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always the thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Whoa! Kuya getting pissy. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Kuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking. talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force. You're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. Thanks, Jill. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. Oh, horny jail. Oh, yeah. Horny jail. Big time for her. And you, Hero? Do you really object? If you're going to go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Kuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body? Wow, God, you were such a douche.
Listen,
It's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the third floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. She was poisoned. I called it. Okay.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
this is a classic locked room murder. But why would a person kill herself? Remember, Sakura said when Hina was injured, it's one thing to attack me, but to attack someone else. So there's two possibilities. She took a line. She did a line, literally. I think there's two possibilities. One, Sakura killed herself. By herself, all by herself, with nobody else involved. That's plan number one. Okay? Because it's easy to take poison and bar the door to make sure nobody can come in and just go off peacefully. And she would do that as a sacrifice to protect everyone else. The other choice is she asked somebody to kill her. Similar to the Snape and Dumbledore death in Harry Potter 6, Half-Blood Prince. Dumbledore's death was arranged beforehand, yet only Snape and Dumbledore knew it. So that's the other possibility. That I think Hina and Sakura arranged this. And then Sakura would just come in here and quietly be at peace. But with Hina being the poisoner, she would be the blackened. Those are my two thoughts. Locked room murder? Guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approach includes using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that. That's a good question, Ms. Mono, and that's, if Sakura truly did kill herself, meaning she came up with, again, because remember the last trial, whoever the mastermind of the murder is, they're technically the blackened. And it was Celeste who was the mastermind. That's why, Hifumi had to be offed. So if Sakura truly is her own blackened, that'd be a good question. But if Sakura persuaded Hina to poison her food, I don't know. This one is going to be a really good case. You push the switch that fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's open. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. You don't believe Hina? I find it difficult to believe that Hina would do it. Because Hina, good, bad, or indifferent, Hina loved Sakura, whether it was friendship or more. Hina and Sakura were the best of friends from the very beginning. But again, Sakura may have pleaded with Hina to do it. I think it went further than sisters, but yeah, Jago, absolutely. They were really, really good friends. They pretend to show up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room?
In other words,
By that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of these 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
It's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up this locked room, until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. But here's the thing. Look at this locker. Peering through the room, in addition to seeing Sakura's body, this locker's open. And look at the handprints. Look at the handprints on it. What is this broken shit here? Here's her vomiting. I don't know what this is. That may be this may be the handkerchief that had the poison on it and she inhaled it. Ah ha 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 ha! Somebody poisoned the protein Zyne X. There it is, right there. But, as much as I'd like to get into that, it is time for me to wrap up. I do apologize for the disruption. For those of you that stuck around, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I was very mad in the moment. I'm not so mad now because I mean it was the way it happened was, you know, I'd rather not discuss it, but I do thank everybody for stopping by. There's the links to my social media. If you care to follow me on Twitter or join the Discord, you're more than welcome. You can chat. You can see Yoshi's daily dose of beams there to bring us some joy and some happiness. Thank you all for stopping by again. If you like what you saw, please hit the follow button. It's very much appreciated. My Persona 5 Royal and Persona 4 Golden streams are archived over on my YouTube channel under the same name because they're starting to disappear from Twitch. I'm starting to move over my Persona 5 Vanilla streams. But we will be back with this tomorrow, about 4:30 Eastern Time again. We're going to start Sakura's murder investigation. Thank you for everyone that came over. Thank you for the raid, your boy Robin. Love you. Yeah, you're good people. I thank you very much. Jago, you as well. Again, you're becoming quite a regular here, and I do appreciate you and everyone that shows up. I do appreciate anybody that takes time out of their busy day to come and watch me or come and listen to me. You know, even if you do lurk. Again, if you do the exclamation point commands, I think it is. Wrong one. Where the hell am I? I'm over here. Yeah, there's a list of the commands that you can do. Again, I have a lurk, a be right back. I have the return command for when you come back. So, but everybody that came over, thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come listen or watch me fumble through this. And until we see each other again, which should be tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And we're going to get through this. We're going to persevere. Thank you. Have a good one.